Alexei Golovko of Russia TV channel. There have been reports in the Western press that allegedly after the Swiss conference on Ukraine, Western countries want to hold another conference in Saudi Arabia, and they already invite Russia there officially to show Moscow a supposedly consolidated position and already start some negotiations. So, Mr. President, if such a proposal is received, will our country participate in this conference, and if so, on what terms? We would have no answer right now because I do not know what it is about. Here they say, we are not ready to invite Russia now, and then we will be ready. And we never refused. Not now, not later, not a year earlier. We said we were ready. We didn't stop negotiating. We were told, that's it, we won't negotiate with you anymore. One could say that we are not satisfied with the agreements that were reached in Istanbul. Negotiations began in Minsk, were completed, brought to a certain level in Istanbul. It would have been possible if there had not been a signature on the extracts from the agreement that we have prepared as a draft by the head of the negotiating group from Ukraine. He initialed it, so it suited the Ukrainian side. They were given the command to throw it in the trash and try to defeat Russia on the battlefield, to strike a strategic position. But he said bluntly, publicly, if we had not been ordered from abroad, from the UK in this case, the sitting us the same thing, then the fighting would have stopped a year and a half ago. Well said. It is on this basis that we have never refused and are ready to continue the negotiation process further. But what and who? Bearing in mind the legitimacy of the representatives of the Ukrainian authorities here, we will be offered at some other stages. We do not know, so I do not have an answer to this. But I am always surprised to see some gestures on the part of our Western friends and partners who say that Russia refuses to negotiate. I've said it 1,000 times, it's like she doesn't have ears. We do not refuse. The Ukrainian side refused to publicly initial the agreement and refused in order to defeat us or something. It doesn't work. We're ready now. But ready come back. What is it about? They want to draw something, to create the appearance of world support for what they have drawn voluntarily themselves, based on their own will, and present it as a consolidated position of the world community. But they won't succeed like that. This just says that they do not want to negotiate, but cling to getting something else and turning the situation around on the battlefield. Does not work. And the more attempts there are, the more losses there will be. And this loss is far from in favor of the Ukrainian armed forces.